Alright, this is my second video of the day. How we doing here? So I want to talk about some of you guys have been around long enough. The star from Pretty Ricky, his name is Baby Blue. Okay, sorry about the light, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Baby Blue was caught up, so to speak, for misappropriating that PPP funds. All right. As you guys know, the PUA, all right, the Pandemic Assistance is the Pandemic Protection or Program. All right, that's the PPP is for business. The PUA is an individual type monies and so forth to give you a lift on your expensive, but that is to keep your business afloat as far as the PPP money. And I've done a video on that before, on the pastor in DC that's got caught up for pretty much fraud for it's like $2.5 million. So check that video out if you get a chance. Baby Blue, that young man had something like $24 million. So this guy's looking at doing major time as well. That's a lot of money. And I guess allegedly that he was caught whining and dining women, flying women out, a jet plane, let me see here, cars, or I think like a Ferrari or a Bentley, one of the two. You know, partying it up. Wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. Well, doing everything except what he was supposed to do with that money. Now, he was caught in October of 2020, last year, and according to the reports, what I read on the internet, and I saw some podcasts, that Baby Blue had pled guilty at a preliminary hearing June 9th. All right, so I wasn't able to get this story out until now because I was just so busy doing other stuff with work and all that. So, and I guess he's going to maybe try some type of plea. I'm thinking probably what's going to have to happen is he's going to have to find a way to pay that money back. And I'm thinking maybe he'll do like 5 years, and they could cut a soft deal for like maybe 3.5 years with good behavior. But that's federal charges right there. When you're looking at that much money, yeah, grand larceny there, my friend. And that federal time, you got to do 85% of that time. Yep, not good. But he did mention, he's like, look, you know, from the articles, I'm saying this non-verbatim. He was, hey, I messed up. All right, I was wrong for what I did. Maybe I didn't realize the magnitude of the consequences. And he was like, look, it's just to make me a better person when I get out. And I think they were talking about doing shows and all that stuff, getting back on the road again. When I just think that they should have been doing that all along, maybe doing old school concerts or whatever, up until, you know, when the pandemic happened and all that. All right, but let me tell you, that PPP money is not anything to be played with. I thought about doing it, but I thought better of it, and I backed out because from further research, that the money, that PPP is a loan, okay? Don't get it twisted or whatever from these articles. That money you have to pay back. From further research, you only get 10, maybe 15%, maybe, that's actually forgiven. The rest of that money, you got to pay that money back. They're going to hit you up for that in the long run. All right, so, and really, technically, when you getting this type of money that you're borrowing from your grandchildren or your great-grandchildren for the next 60 to 80 years. Let me let you know something else. If you getting that PUA, you ain't supposed to be getting that PPP and the PUA. All right, let's see here. Based on most people are making between 40 to 60,000, you're probably going to get, let's see here, between $10,000 and $20,000 to be able to start your business, if that. All right, well, between 5 to 15. That's a more accurate amount. The less you make, the more they're probably going to give you. Okay, so let's say you make it 15,000 a year, they'll probably give you 15,000. But if you're probably up to around 50, they'll probably give you like 5,000. All right, something about the max is like about 50,000 or whatever that you're making. If 2020, that money was 75,000. All right, so if you're close to that, it's like the closer to you are to that amount, the less they're going to give you. Yeah, so there's, from articles that I read, there's supposed to be like 11 people that's going to be doing major time for offenses like that. One is that pastor, and the other one is Baby Blue. Okay, maybe I'll get around to do another video like that. But there was a lady that right here in Las Vegas that's getting caught up because something like she had stole like $24,000 and went to states like California, Utah, Hawaii. That was probably the kicker right there, in which the government was looking at, be like, well, what is she doing in Hawaii? All right, people are not really traveling to Hawaii. I had a guy in my car when I was doing Lyft that was talking about that she knew a lady out there in LA that got like 15,000 and pulled like 1,500 out cash to do whatever, and the FBI came to her house. So they're watching that money. Okay, they want to know where that money is going to and what is it being used for. So that money can either make or break you. You do not want that to happen to you with that PPP money. So if you get it, I would suggest you take the money, do what you got to do with it. All right, use your own money. All right, to do whatever that you need want to do, as far as going on vacations and entertaining people. All right, and there's many others. All right, they know that people, the government has ways of finding out if they really want to audit. If let's just say if you or anybody that you know, or it's good timing it that money away. You know, the banks do tell on you and so forth, right? All right, let's just say if they do audit you, they can call your bank. All right, and let's just say if you going out, I don't know, traveling and checking in hotel rooms, old fellas, all right, flying out to go see women, for an example, or if you go into these exquisite restaurants, spending what, $1,000, $1,500 or whatever for a meal, taking everybody out to eat, that stuff shows up on your bank statement. So, and if the state or the federal government do audit you or whatever, you know, they could just call your bank or whatever, and the bank will volunteer that information. So, then, you know, just something to make you aware that, man, the money is the root of all evil. I'm telling you, though. So, people are killing each other over this PUA money or these stimulus checks. I did a video on that. All right, guy murked his whole family because he didn't get any PUA money, or he didn't get the money that he wanted to have. Yeah, so they've had, I can think of 4 or 5 profound incidents like that. It's something to think about. So let's see what happens with Baby Blue. I'm thinking that he'll probably get like, they'll cut him a soft deal, and probably while he's in prison, you know, maybe he'll have some time to reflect on what, you know, he did. Something to stimulate thought, ladies and gentlemen. All right, think twice. All right, let me end this video right now and go on and do what I need to do. But subscribe, Let me know what you think about this article here or this podcast. Leave your comments. Check out some of my other videos. You guys have a great day.